Hello students, welcome to this video. I'm going to continue with the first section of Microsoft Outlook by completing these items in red. So I'm going to go into my email and we're going to do these 6 items here. Okay, let's slide that over there. I don't need that. What do I need? There we go. Okay, so this is email. The first thing we're going to do is adjust the columns in the inbox to remove the mention. Now, some of you unfortunately are working with a different version. It's a college issue, but the process is going to be the same. But on my inbox, I have these column headings here. So if I had various emails, I can go back to any of one of these, and I could sort and filter by these column headings. So let's just go here. What we want to do is get rid of mention. Mention is right there. There's a couple ways to do this. If you have these headings up here, we can right click, view settings, click on columns, and go in here and remove. And we can change the other items here if we don't want this. You can customize this any way you want. So basically what I want for you to showcase that you've done this is basically take a screenshot of this. Let's just bring up snipping tool. Snipping tools tends to work the best. Basically something like that. And then submit that. I'm going to cancel this because I want to show you another way of doing this. We can go under the View tab, Current View, View Settings. We get to the same window. There's our columns. We can remove mention. And click OK, and you can see that it disappeared from the top right. Okay, so that's how we do that. Add your calendar to an outgoing email. So in this case, we want to go back to the home menu, click on new email, and we want to go insert over to the 3 dots and add our calendar. What I would recommend is giving it at least the next 7 days. Click on that. It's going to add the calendar to your email, and then just send me this email as a way to showcase that you've accomplished this. This basically sends the recipient of the email your calendar so they know when you are busy and when you are available for a meeting. So you're sending this email to someone, say, hey, pick a meeting time, here's my calendar, choose something that works for you. So then send that to me and we are good to go. So let's close that. We don't need to save that. Let's go on to add a calendar to your email workspace. Now I'm going to take it off and then show you. So this is my email. What I did was up in the upper left corner, you are in your email. If you click this icon, it'll change to your calendar. We don't want to do that yet. We want to go back to email, but we want our calendar visible in our email workspace. So right click, and we want to dock the peak. And there it is. And then we can select different dates, and it'll give us what is happening. I got lots of meetings. Thank you, everybody. How about on Sunday? No. Got a few meetings on Saturday. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. This is a really good view because you can use your email, you can send emails, and you have your calendar here as well. Instead of always going back to this icon here, going back to your calendar. And there's tasks, to-do lists, and so forth that you can use. So the next thing I want to do, and with that, let's see, what did I say? You take a screenshot. So take a screenshot of, be really nice, something like that. There's your screenshot. There is your calendar visible in your email. Oops, that's not supposed to happen there. Let's get rid of this. There we go. We don't want to save that. The next thing is to insert a poll to an outgoing email. So here we click on new mail, click on insert, and there is our poll. It may only appear as a graph like that, but it should be under that insert tab. Here, what I want you to do is include a question. Oops, I need to spell. I can't type. Are you spy? And give at least 3 options. We're just kind of playing around with this. This is used quite a bit. Yes, no, and of course not. Who, me? So send a survey, or send a poll, send that to me with a question and at least 3 responses. So that's how you're going to showcase that. So I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. The next one is view the junk email process. So you're in your email under the home tab over here. In some versions of Microsoft, it's a little different, but we are going to go to these 3 dots, click on junk and junk email options. That is what I want a screenshot of. I don't want you to change. I don't want you to specify any email that will be a junk email. We just want you to know where we could actually do that. So here we can go and basically we can block emails and so forth. And a screenshot of that, that's what I want. Change the layout of the inbox. In class, if you're attending class, I told you one way to do it, which is fine. There is another way to do this as well, but changing the layout of the inbox to a reading page bottom. So I'm going to go to my emails. Let's go. Let's go. Let's click this folder. There's everything that I printed here. So change the layout of the inbox to a reading page bottom. A couple ways of doing this. We want to go under the view tab. We can go into current view and under view settings, under message preview, we could change that to 1, 2, or 3 lines. Basically, look how the email is going to change. It's going to add. So you don't have to click on the email to read it. You can kind of read 1 or 2 or 3 lines that way. So let's change that back to off. Or if you just take a screenshot of what you've changed here. If you don't like this, go back to the other view. Another way of doing this is under view, we can change the layout. So we can have a reading pane. I don't like reading panes, that's why mine is off, but we can have a reading pane that's on the bottom. So there's your email. We can select an email, and there it is going to be here. So you don't have to double click. You don't have to double click an email to read it like that. It's going to be here. One reason why I don't like having the reading pane on is it does tend to slow things down. You can have it on the right as well. So change it, take a screenshot of it, and that's all you need to do. But I don't like having that reading pane because if you get a malicious email, some of them are triggered just by having it read. And if you have the reading pane on, in some situations it's going to be read without you clicking on anything. So that's I like having a little bit of control with my emails. So that is the last topic for Microsoft Outlook with the emails. I'm going to save this video, then I'm going to make some videos about the next step, calendaring.